All right, what up, traders? Super excited for today's video. We are going to break down Tellor on the weekly chart. Okay, so that's what time frame we're on. We'll start here and look at the signals and really break it down. Okay, you're going to learn a lot, so make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive straight into it. So recently I put out a Fibonacci tutorial, okay, going over the golden ratio. What you're going to do is connect your swing highs and swing lows, and it's going to give you this percentage right here, okay, the 61.8 percentage level. And all you have to do is use this tool right here, the Fibonacci tool. All right. These are going to be your price targets. Okay. So when there's a sharp move to the downside, it's not going to just keep going down forever and keep going down and keep going down. It's going to retrace. All right. And what you want to do is you want to figure out a place where it can retrace to. And those can be your bullish price targets. All right. So, the 61.8% level came right in here. We have the 50% level underneath. And it doesn't always come to the 61.8, but that is the golden ratio, or as some people like to call it, the golden pocket, right? That's why I have it in this gold color right here. Well, sure enough, after we made this low here and we connected our swing high to our swing low, we went on a nice, very big rally and came up here into our bullish price target zone. Okay. So, you can start to do some of these things on your own. And really start to practice and get things to hold. Okay. In the last video, I went over this ascending wedge. This is a bearish chart pattern. You can combine this with a chart pattern with the fibs and really start to use more tools, but you don't need to do everything as well. Okay, we're also going to look at the MACD and the relative strength index down here as well, but we'll do that a little bit later. And by the end of it, you can see that you can use like 4 or 5 different things to really help give yourself a better understanding of the price action and where things can go later. All right, so now that we've established that this is what we did in the past, we came up and hit those bullish price targets in this zone right here, ultimately before forming a bearish pattern and falling down. We can zoom in, all right, and take a look at some of the more recent price action, all right, and see what it is that I'm looking at. All right, so we're doing the same thing using the same strategy. All right, and we have our 100% level up here, swing high to our swing low. All right, and this is our bullish price targets. Okay, this range right in here, this is our golden ratio, the 61.8 up at 33.965. And 29.875 is going to be the levels that we're looking at for a retracement. Remember, it's not going to go straight down. All right, even though we had this rising wedge and it caused a very sharp drop to the downside, we're going to be looking to see, can we break back up and get a retracement up to these levels? And if so, then this is going to be a nice gain. All right, we can take a look at the profits potentially on this play, and that's over 125% move. Now, you can't be one-sided. You have to be, unbiased. Okay, you can't come in here thinking that everything has to moon and everything has to go up. If we look, we are actually experiencing a bear flag right now. Okay, so here's the flag pulled down. Here's the flag. And it's also really just kind of like box consolidation. We're consolidating in this box currently right now. So we have some bearish price targets to the downside. We have one at $7 and we have one at $1.806. That's if we break below this level right here and we break out of this box consolidation to the downside. There's 3 stages to a reversal. There's your downtrend, there's your consolidation phase, and then there's your reversal, possible uptrend. So now that we have that established, we know that, okay, well, we have our targets to the upside, we have our targets to the downside. Let's see if there's any indicators that we can use possibly to give us a hint, right? So what we're going to do actually is zoom down to the 1-day chart, right? And we're going to take a look at our MACD, and then we're going to take a look at our relative strength index. So right now, the MACD did give a buy signal. And this is a great example of the buy signal not always bringing you profits. Okay, we got the blue line to cross above the orange line. That's a buy signal, right? That happened right about here. And if you look, we're pretty much flat at that level right now. So if you would have held that entire time, you wouldn't really be sitting on good profits. But this does give us a little bit of an indicator that, okay, well, the MACD is kind of in an uptrend right now. We have our blue line above the orange line that's slightly bullish. Okay, so we're sitting in consolidation with a slightly bullish MACD. If we go here and look at the relative strength index, we actually have bullish divergence. Okay, and so I've highlighted it with these circles right here. All right, we have a low here, we have a lower low here, here we have a low, and then we get a higher low. So we've created a bullish divergence trend line. What this indicates is that even though we're consolidating in this box right now, the relative strength of this token is increasing. That's what the RSI is. It measures your relative strength index. So the relative strength is increasing as we consolidate in this sideways phase. We have our price targets to the upside. All we need is a breakout above this level, and there's very weak market structure over here to the left. If we look, there's one big candle down. That's pretty much the whole move, and not much resistance in between. Okay, so if we're able to break out and get above, we should be able to hit those bullish price targets. But if we come down here, bounce and break through our bullish divergence trend line, most likely this bear flag is going to play out and we're going to come back down and either hit $7 or $1.06 potentially, or 1.806 if things get really, really bloody. Okay, but that's like, super bear case scenario. We will definitely have to break through the level of 7 first.